Hey there, it's Alka,
And Jen,
and we work online with our creative talents, and we make money online doing that with passive income. And so for us, working from home or working at home has really not been such a challenge, but we really recognize how others who have been forced to go home and stay at home and work from home for their businesses that they usually go into work to are having a super, super hard time with this situation. I know they all know, and we know that this is the best for everyone to make sure that the virus doesn't spread. Coronavirus is a serious threat to all of us and our safety and our health and our future. So, but in the meantime, you're stuck at home, right? And so we want to make sure that in this time of crises, you don't create more crises by not, feeling good or helping yourself stay at home and be the best that you can be while you're at home. And so we've got some tips for you because we are pros at this. We've been doing it for 10 years. If you're interested in knowing how we've done that, check out our blog and our website, and you can find out all about it. That's not the point of this, because this is our motivational moment. We are here to serve you and make sure that you've got some strategies that can get you through this time so that you come out the other end shining, still happily married, happy to be with your family.
Happy to be with your family or even your friends, whoever
you're quarantined with, and also still be productive, because some of you are further either creating your own online business, and you are actually like the sole income earner, so you cannot afford to start to digress, let's say, even though that's not really the right word. It's just sort of like meltdown. And then other people are actually still employed and working for their bosses or companies, and therefore they have to show up every day and produce and be definitely producing what they need to do. Otherwise, they may also be laid off, or which may be you. And so we want to make sure that you are the most productive at home, and you can do what you need to do to shine, flourish, thrive. But you also just need to take care of yourself during this, because we have no idea what's going to happen, how much strength we're going to have to draw from inner strength. And so ultimately, since you are responsible for something, right, either working on your own online business or working for a boss that's going to give you a salary, and therefore you have to perform for that, plus you want to keep your relationships intact with your spouse, husband, friends, family members, then you definitely need to take some strategies, take them to heart, and make sure that you do them every single day, so that you can come out the other side looking like a super boss and crushing it, and whatever else you want to say, because there's these 5 ways that we're going to talk about today. It's a little bit different than our motivational quote, so we're going to hopefully still make it under the 10 minutes so that we can close it over. But that's our introduction. So we just did a blog post about that. If you want to read a lot more details, go to the link that we have in the description. Make sure
.com/blog if you're watching this on a different platform.
Oh yeah. Thank you for saying that. And we are going to list the 5 ways and give you quick details about what it is that is really important to make sure that you have ticked off every day, that says, this is the stuff that's going to take me to the other side when things are rosy again, and I'm going to come out looking great.
Okay, so number 1 is keep your mind healthy with meditation, daily gratitudes, and daily positive inspiration.
And maybe we'll do the list first, then we'll go through it and make sure we get everything.
Number 2 is stick to a daily routine and non-negotiable boundaries for work and personal time. Number 3 is limit news consumption and negative influencers to 10 minutes a day or less. Number 4 is stay healthy by eating clean, hydrate, and exercise 30 minutes a day. 5 is give it your all to make your dream vision a reality despite all odds.
So the last one's super important.
Yes.
And it seems a little bit out of place compared to the others, but you have to have a long-range plan. Otherwise, you're going to go down the rabbit hole that you don't want to go down. Okay, so keep your mind healthy with either meditation, daily gratitudes, and daily positive inspiration. You can do all of those. You can do any one of those.
Or a different version of your own, because some people don't like meditating or doing gratitude journaling, but something that makes you understand the positive stuff that's going on in your life amongst the negatives.
Yeah. And also what we really want is like the meditation. The reason for that is breathing. And that breathing is very important, whether you just take like 2 minutes and just breathe deeply, or if you're taking 5 minutes to meditate and close your eyes when you're deep breathing, it doesn't matter, right? The main thing is the breathing so that you calm down. It's a natural mechanism that helps you relax, it helps you de-stress, and it helps you bring even more oxygen into your body so that you feel energized, you feel more relaxed, calm, peaceful. And it's a coronavirus test. If you can breathe deeply, you are not
hold your breath.
And hold your breath. You're not in any sort of stage of coronavirus. It'll give you like a sense of relief. It's like, oh my God, thank God I'm because there's no other way to test right now that we know of.
Home by yourself.
Well, also that even if you want to get tested, there's the backlog. So this is like an immediate test, and so it's huge. Now we get a lot out of by doing daily gratitudes and stuff, but I don't always like journaling. So when I wake up, I just like the first thing I do is I go, I'm grateful for this, 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 and this. Yeah. I don't have to write it down. Before I even head to the shower, I've already got them all done, and I feel so much better. Okay, so something along that line to keep your mind healthy, because it's the thing controlling what's going to happen in your life during this time. It's either going to go in a very not negative way, which is not healthy at all, or a positive way, even despite the negative stuff going around. Okay. So stick to a daily routine. Non-negotiable boundaries for work and personal time. Super, super important. You cannot let those slide. Otherwise, you're going to either not work or you're not going to get any personal time and you'll resent work. So you got to stick to that. Limits on the news consumption and negative influencers. This is really important. Get the facts, but don't sit there for hours watching everybody's really sad and unfortunate stories. They're living that, but you are not. And if you need the facts, but you cannot get sucked into that. Otherwise, your whole body will go into fear and anxiety.
Shut down.
If you have people around you right now that are saying you're not doing the right thing, or you're like all those things that are around you that you were trying to escape, and because you were working or whatever, and you've got negative influencers, people telling you that are relatives and friends, please limit those and say, look, this is just not helping right now. I'm sure you'll understand later. But if those people are going down the negative rabbit hole of news and you can't afford to go there with them, please make sure that you tell them kindly that this is not healthy. Okay, so eating clean, hydrating, exercising for 30 minutes a day, a must. And even though you might not be as able to get a selective food inventory right now, whatever you can do to eat healthy, do so, but also lots of water, same sort of thing. Supposedly drinking water every 15 minutes helps if there is any sort of coronavirus in your nasal cavity / throat area, so that it goes down into the stomach rather than in the lungs. Super, super important. Exercise 30 minutes a day. It'll make you feel good. And yes, you don't have your gym membership anymore, so you've got to do something.
And if you don't have the ability to go outside and walk, like a lot of people are stuck in their houses and confined, there are so many people online now that have stepped up to the plate, and they're doing online classes, they're going on Facebook Lives. My mom and I myself have also participated in many of those. Every day we have a schedule based on
when they go live.
So, there's no excuses here. You're able to do it in your house.
Promise me. Okay, give it your all. And this is so weird, because why is this in here? Everything else was like eat, drink, say something nice. But this one here, you cannot lose sight of that, because if you don't give it your all to make your dream vision a reality despite all odds daily, then you are not going to move to the other side. I'm going to call it the other side because I don't know what it is, but I'm coming to the other side, and I've got my picture painted for me that I want to have happen at that other side. And if you don't have that clear in your head, something positive that you can achieve and look forward to, then you don't have hope. And hope is the most important thing, and you've got to have that. And so in the meantime, while we're doing all this, you act as if it's still going to happen. Otherwise you cannot, it won't happen for you, because you have to make that a reality in your own mind so that you can achieve it and work towards it. So we're just under the time frame. Thank you so much for watching. Check out our blog, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Bye.